I'm Joel Johnson, commonly known to the masses of the people as Triple J, thanks to my brother Dan, who is commonly known as the Count of New Brighton, the Prime Minister of Minnesota, and as far as I'm concerned, King of the Quakers. He also likes to call people named Rob, Zek, Bob, Check. Today, in Carpenter Psychology, we are going to discuss the reason that we use a coping joint when installing base trim at an inside corner versus using a 45-degree miter, well, starting at a 45 and working your way to whatever angle it ends up being. We're going to discuss why just doing it right the first time will eliminate a lot of headaches. I believe it is approximately 10 degrees below zero right now, so naturally I decided to go to New Brighton. I live in Albertville, and just walk down a random street, walk into a random house, and do our little finished carpentry project. Here's our inside corner. Let's take a look at it with our speed square and see how she looks. Yeah. Looks like it's about an 1/8 inch out of square. So, what I could have done is mitered this at 45 and then taken my other piece, which is only about 3 feet long here, and I could have tested and changed the degree of the saw blade this way and that way until I finally got it right, and then I could have stuck that piece in there and nailed it to the wall and hoped that over time there was never any expansion or contraction, the piece never moved, and basically the wall defied the laws of physics. But instead, I did it a much simpler way as far as I'm concerned, and much more effective. What I had to do was first miter this piece at a 45, and then with my coping saw, follow the profile of this piece, including all the little intricate curves there. And this piece, by the way, is beveled. So I could have taken the coping saw just to this part right here and then played around with my saw angle to cut that out, but I decided to just use the coping saw for the whole thing. So this is what we get. Now, all I did was one time see what I needed for an angle, set the angle on the saw blade, cut it, cope it. Now let's see how it fits. Alright, left end, right end. That looks about perfect to me. Let's see if it actually will stay. I don't know. 1, down, 2, 3. And we'll pin the top of that in a minute here. But I don't think that corner is going to go anywhere. And I think it looks just fine. So as you can see, if we put in a little bit more effort and cope, instead of taking what we think is the easy way out, which typically ends up being a little bit harder way out, and using the inside miter, things will be a lot better for us in the long run. Thank you very much, and Happy New Year.